Hey everyone, I'm Mirage, and welcome to my first ever Let's Play series as we dive into Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake. Last year, I played through Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D Remake over on Twitch and had such a great time with it, so I've been really looking forward to continuing the journey. These remakes are actually my first experience with the Erdrick trilogy, so yeah, I'm going in totally blind. It's going to be awesome seeing how this iconic series all began. Also, huge shout out and thank you to Square Enix for sending me a copy of the game for this video. But with all of that being said, let's actually dive in and begin our adventure. And of course, we're going to start with Dragon Quest 1. Yes, we are happy with all of that. We'll have them speak English. And because I have a really bad sense of direction, I do want to display my objectives. And I think we'll, for difficulty, just stick with Dragon Quest.
Hear me, hero. Can you hear me? A great darkness threatens this world. Left unchecked, it will swallow it entirely. It may already be too late. Nevertheless, perhaps you, Scion of Erdrick, might prevail. Please, you must make for Tantacha. You must do all that you can. The fate of the world rests with you.
That's actually a pretty heavy responsibility. Fate of the world? Me? Oh my god. They did such a wonderful job with the aesthetic of these games. Oh, someone's screaming. We gotta go. We don't have time to admire the greenery. Uh-oh. Canst thou stand? Speak to me. Tis not. I can yet fight. But we find ourselves surrounded, Captain. All is surely lost. We cannot permit it to be, for should we fall, who shall remain to keep the fiends from our kith and kin? And here we come. Look at us, just like destroying everything like it's no one's business. Who thou art here to aid us? Wasted no time with that. Oh my gosh. We are in thy debt, stranger. Hadst thou not come to our aid, we might well have perished. Indeed, to best a whole host of monsters single-handedly is the work of no ordinary warrior. If I might ask, what bringeth thee to the forest alone, stranger? Journeyest thou somewhere? Zounds, thou art of the line of the mighty Erdrick? The hero of legend, hence thy prowess with a blade. And the voice heard in the dream did truly tell thee to make for Tantagel? Nonsense. Such talk is the stuff of fairy tales. Hold thy tongue. Thou addressest our deliverer. Stranger, we are guardsmen of the king of that very realm. Allow us to escort thee hence. 'Tis the very least we can do. Behold, yonder lieth fair Tantagel. And beyond it, that accursed isle, upon which standeth the dwelling place of that foul demon who did appear as if from nowhere to lead the fiends against us. The Dragonlord. We shall go ahead and inform the king of thy coming. His esteemed majesty, Loric the 16th, will surely grant an audience to one such as thee. Truly, Captain, we have only this man's word that he is indeed a scion of the legendary hero. The veracity of that claim is neither here nor there. That we were delivered from marauding fiends by his courage and strength of arms is enough. Tantagel, nay, our entire world, hath need of warriors such as he. Ah, forgive me, stranger. I have not yet asked of thee thy name. To whom shall I inform his majesty that we owe our lives?
Well met, traveller. It seemeth thou art a warrior of great skill. We have long awaited the coming of one such as thee. The captain did relate to me the tale of how thou didst best a whole horde of fiends single-handedly, and did thereby deliver he and his comrades from peril. And not only this, but thou art of the bloodline of mighty Erdrick. Is this true?
Then thou knowest, of course, the legend of thine ancestors' deeds.
But of course thou dost. Even babes in arms know the tale by heart. In days of yore, thy revered ancestor did receive of the almighty goddess the sphere of light, and by its power was our world rid of the monstrous menace that beset it. Yet the tales make no mention of any of the hero's bloodline having survived to the present day. Thou truly believest it to be so? That thou art of the line of Erdrick?
Absolutely, boss man.
Praise be! These are glad tidings indeed. But possessest thou proof, perhaps, of this claim? Or are we to believe it based solely on a voice heard in a dream? Thou plainly wearest thy heart on thy sleeve, young man. 'Tis an endearing trait indeed. Mine own line is one intimately entwined with that of the hero of legend. And according to the tales passed down among us, the hero who laid low the lord of the underworld was also guided by a voice heard in dreams.
Majesty, please. It will not do to share the secrets of the royal line so freely.
Calm thyself. Though we lack for proof, I would place my faith in this youngster nonetheless. Better that than lose all hope for the salvation of our benighted realm.
Yes, Majesty.
Now, young hero, thou too wouldst know the truth of thy bloodline, wouldst thou not? Then hie thee to the cave that doth bear thine ancestors' title, and to the Shrine of Rain. Return to me with what thou findest there. This shall be thy reward for aiding my guardsmen. Go forth, brave hero, and may the goddess guide thee.
Cool, we've got some gold now. Okay, so that stays from Dragon Quest 3 where you can commit everything to memory. But let's go ahead and see what we've got equipped so far. So we've got the basic stuff: copper sword, leather shield, leather hat, leather suit. Got a couple of medicinal herbs. Maybe we should buy some more of those. Got 3 more in the bag and a chimera wing. But yeah, let's go ahead and go visit the item shop. Buy some provisions before we set out. Otherwise, this could be very bad for us. All right, we've got a new button. Also, I know in this game that you only get the hero. So it's going to be interesting to see how they've balanced this game out to center around the fact that you only have essentially one party member. Alright. Actually, you know what? Now that I know where the item shop is, let's go see what kind of weapons we've got. Let's see, we've got an iron lance. Nothing we can really afford right now, so I'm sure we've got to grind for money. So I think the play here is to get some more medicinal herbs. Oh, there's the inn. Oh wait, oh my god, we forgot a treasure chest. Go ahead and get that. Ooh. A dog suit. I guess this is the pre-order stuff. Let's see what this dog suit is about. An adorable outfit, when donned, will make the wearer indistinguishable from an actual dog, really. Oh, that pumps up our defense quite a bit. Oh my god, we are so cute. What the heck? That's actually pretty cute. I think I'll roll around like this for a while. It's so silly. It's so silly, but I like it. All right. Now we're gonna go buy some herbs. Bamboo pole, a pot lid. We'll buy about, I think 10 ought to be fine. And we'll probably do that in the item bag. Okay. So that's it for now. Now let's go ahead and actually set out of the town. In our new dog form. All right. And there's our objective all the way up there. Let's go ahead. Ooh, sparkly thing. I'm easily distracted by sparkly stuff. First thing I want to do before I punch this slime or slash it or whatever, we're going to speed up the battle speed. I think fast will be good for now. I always feel so bad killing the little slimes because they're so cute, and I feel bad for killing them every time. But yes, let's get sparkly thing. An Oaken club and some plain clothes and more coins. Let's go. And of course, more slimes. I feel like they did such a good job with just the way everything looks, like these battle scenes. I'm a huge fan of this aesthetic. I know I've said that before, but it's so gorgeous to actually be a part of this world and just take it all in. We're level 2 already. Let's go. Slowly making our way there. All right. More sparkly things. What do we get this time? Another Chimera wing. A Wayfarer's clothes. Though I'm uncertain if we get anything like immediately that will have more defense than that dog suit. That dog suit comes packed with quite a bit of defense, at least, especially early on. Oh god, these guys look like they mean business. Oh god, yeah, they do. It's a good thing that we bought those medicinal herbs. Man, we're just moving on up. And we can heal. Great. Love that for us. Wait, are we? We are headed in the right direction. Okay, good. So like I said, guys, I am very bad at knowing where I'm going. But hey, we can heal, so that's great. Okay, so far, we seem to be holding up okay with it being just us, which I'm sure the game is kind of balanced around that, right? All right. Man, you know what? I wish I had seemingly bottomless bags. Like, actually, oh my god, the amount of stuff I could hold. Whew. At last, we arrive at Erdrick's Hollow. 'Twas no easy feat to reach it. Our onward journey will be a little easier, I fear. The hero's grave lieth in the cavern deepest reaches, or so the legends tell. Let us forget this folly and return homeward. We barely made it thus far in one piece. Do we really mean to dive headlong into further danger? Come, friends, now is not the time to lose heart. Together, there's no hardship we might not overcome. Aye, gird up thy loins. Here's where our adventure truly begins. Uh-oh, they're like, oh no. And we're just like kind of like standing there in the shadows watching these guys. Thou art a warrior, it seemeth. Seekest thou too the grave of the hero of legend? Yeah, absolutely. Just as I thought. When once again the fiends appear, to the hero's tomb retire, therein the hero's power for thine own self to acquire. Thou wert led here by the old adage, wert thou not? As were we. Which maketh us rivals. This being so, allow me to proffer a piece of advice. Look out behind thee. Oh my god. Oh my god, this actually worked. We're like, huh? Quickly, we must not allow him to reach the grave before us. Must we really resort to such underhanded means? Dude, like, and they wasted the opportunity while my back was turned to them. Honestly, like, they should have just bolted. How else is our esteemed rival to learn that a true hero must learn to see through such simple ruses? Come. Oh my god, this is not what I was wanting to deal with on a Friday. But here we are. Okay, so we get to learn spells and stuff through these scrolls. Nifty. You know, before we go down, I kind of want to just explore everything. We might as well, right? Poor little slime, I'm so sorry. I didn't want to have to do this, but there's no other way. Oh cool, now we can sizz. It's kind of cool that we have access to spells and stuff. Like I said, I never got to play the original Dragon Quest. So I'm really excited to be playing this. Oh no, I'm hallucinating. A dazzle me not, okay. That'll be handy for if we hallucinate again. Look at that, it's a dragon scale. The dark, it frighteneth me so. What I would not give to be safely home. Well, you shouldn't have come into a cavern with your weird friends. But I digress. Okay, so before we go deeper in, I kind of want to explore a little more up here. Actually, does the map show? The map does show the whole dungeon. Okay. Ooh, wait, is that Divine Dagger actually better than what we're rocking right now? Let's see. It's a point better, so we'll equip it. Also, I want to... Let's take out like 5. I know we can heal, but maybe I want to conserve the MP that I have. All right. Okay, I think we haven't gone up that way yet. So let's go ahead and go up this way. See what we've got going on here. Not falling for your tricks this time, lunatic. All right, so I think... Wait, have I gone down this? I have not. Oh, Oh, a sandstorm scroll. Let's see here. Items. Wait, are these consumable in battle? No, okay. Nice, okay. Am I lost? Surely not. I need only to think. Cattle prod. So I feel like in this game, because we are just one hero and we won't get other party members, things like status effects become way more important. That's my assumption, at least. Okay, we've been there. All right, level 5 already. Let's go. Okay, now we're gonna go further down into the cave. Tomb thingy. This is where it would be really nice to have like a boomerang right now. Oh god, that's great actually. Once we get back to town, we can start looking at the shops a little more seriously. Oh cool, Sizz hits everything. Nice. Oh, it's this guy. Frightened? Me? Nonsense. I'm merely resting. Whatever you say, sir. Another Chimera wing. Uh-oh. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so this is our destination. I'm gonna go back to that other spot that I decided not to go to, just to see if there's any treasure chests down there before we proceed. We're actually stacking up levels pretty decently. I wonder if it's going to keep with that pace throughout the game. Thou scareth me not, slime. Have at thee. Oh, sorry. Just like me to goo and fall asleep with my eyes wide open. I'm not a bad slime, really. I just like a midday snooze now and again. You know what? That's a mood, actually. A mini medal. Okay, so it's a good thing that we did come back down here. All right. Let's go ahead and use Sizz. Okay. Oh no, we're poisoned. I don't think we have any antidotes either. This could be bad. Check our items real quick. No, of course not. Of course it does that thing where like you get poisoned with every step that you take. I'm sure we'll be fine. At least I hope we'll be fine. We've been doing pretty okay for the most part. All right. I actually wonder how long this poison lasts. All right. Here's the grave. It's an ancient looking gravestone. The inscription is faint, but Mirage can just about make it out. I am Erdrick. Heed me well, bearer of my blood, heir to my destiny. If you would reach the evil island visible from Tantagil's shore, you will require the 3 sacred artifacts. Gather them, and you may yet cross to that accursed isle, destroy the source of all evil, as I, too, did so long ago. Before my passing, I entrusted the 3 objects to 3 great sages. If fates have been kind, their descendants guard them still. When evil rules the ill-starred isle once more, gather the hallowed triad and strike a blow for the cause of light. No doubt, those of the line of the sages await you somewhere in this world. Seek them out. The journey before you is a perilous one indeed. To that end, let me impart you my greatest secret. To you, my greatest secret. Halt! Thou shalt not claim the hero's power. 'Twill be ours and no others. At last, we have found it, the mighty Erdrick's grave, and on it his very own words. Let us see. Through the darkness go strong, the light is ever stronger. Take courage in it and go forth. For this is the hero's greatest power, unwavering courage in the face of seemingly insurmountable hardship. Courage. That is all it saith? Come, there must be more. The location of a mighty sword, or the secret of a legendary magic. There is not. Curse it all. So the ancient adage was not but a lie. Perhaps not. After all, what enabled us to prevail thus far, if not courage? Well, courage and just a little underhandedness. Forgive us, in our desperation for the hero's power. We did not comport ourselves as we perhaps should have done. Please understand, 'tis the desire for vengeance that driveth us so. Our village was, the fiends attacked, and precious little now remaineth. Yet it is as I had feared. 'Tis not the place of the likes of us to claim the might of heroes. Come, let us return home. But if the fiends are not stopped, their evil will engulf the world. Surely someone must stand against them as mighty Erdrick once did? Mirage looks more closely at the gravestone. Part of it is covered in moss. He brushes away the moth and finds a further inscription. Blood of my blood, child of my children, seek out the sphere of light, by whose power the darkness might be banished and the fiends repelled. I have entrusted it to the king of Tantagil. Join forces with whomever of his line now sits upon the throne, and see that its blessing is brought to bear. For if it is lost, the world will be plunged into darkness once more. Treasure it, for it shall be your salvation. All right, so I wonder if chimera wings work in dungeons. You know what? Just for the heck of it, we're gonna try. If not, we'll hit our head on the ceiling. Oh, I guess we can. Just remember, FASF, fearless adventures save frequently. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. But I suppose it wouldn't be a bad idea to save at a church. Let's go. Actually, before we do that, see if this item shop has any antidotes for us. Yeah, that's the stuff. All right. Fantastic. All right, now. Go ahead and rest in the inn. We've got quite a bit of money, so now we can see if there's anything better that we can buy. Ooh. I think we'll do with that iron lance. Perfect for beginners. Hey, I'm a beginner. So that is perfect for me. Now, with that all being said, we can go ahead and save. Do we intend to continue? Absolutely. Okay, so we can just come here for benediction. I wonder how much it would have cost compared to just buying the antidote herb. We'll find that out another time, though. And onward we go. In our dog suit. You know, it's kind of dangerous for a little slime out here. Maybe you should go where it's not so dangerous, because there's people like me out here. I've got that holy water, but I don't want to use it out on the world map. Besides, there's nothing wrong with getting more money along the way, right? I don't know how to feel about the fact that I'm a slime murderer right now. Ooh, that looks like that doesn't look like it's going to be fun to cross through. We've got to cross through there. I'm assuming that's like a patch of poison right there. You know, even though I'm killing a lot of these slimes, I'm really thankful to see that the slime population is thriving in this world. Makes me feel just a little less bad about killing so many of them so far. But rat skulls, nobody likes those things. Well, I'm sure somebody does. I'm sure there's a Dragon Quest monster for everybody. I'm curious to know what everyone's favorite Dragon Quest monster is. Ooh, this guy's seen better days. Yikes, buddy. Putrefied. I love the naming conventions in Dragon Quest games. Dude, that was a mercy killing. Yep, this is just as I suspected. It's a patch of poison. So we're gonna get poisoned crossing this thing. Maybe I should have bought more antidote herbs now that I'm thinking about it. How much? Ooh, that did quite a bit. I'm gonna start by healing off myself. We got that heal slime next. Heal slime is pretty tanky. Oh, you don't have enough MP to keep healing yourself, then you just gotta deal with this punishment. $69 HP, nice. Oh god, we got 2 of these guys now. That's just fantastic. And that did almost nothing, especially when they can just heal themselves. Thankfully, they run out of MP pretty quickly, though. So we just gotta weather the heal storm, so to speak. All right. Nope, you can't be doing any of that. Unlucky. So we gotta go this way. There's a bridge. Ooh, more sparkly stuff. More chimera wings. Always love getting chimera wings. More of these heal slimes too. Thank you for critical hit. Ooh.
I know not who thou art, but I beg of thee, send word to Tantagel. The detachment dispatched in search of Princess Gwaelin is no more, but she was seen. The fiends did spirit her away across the swampland south of Kol. I fear I can endure no longer.
I guess you weren't prepared to deal with the slime onslaught.
We meet again, friend. But what is this? This man is a soldier of Tantagel.
He hath breathed his last. His wounds are truly terrible to behold.
Is this thy doing?
She's so skeptical of us.
The princess was taken across the swampland south of Kol.
Then we must go after her with all haste. Come, what are we waiting for?
But the party sent in search of the princess was comprised of our finest soldiers. Surely we will simply meet the same fate.
If thou art afraid, then away with thee homeward, coward. I will go to the princess's rescue, though I go entirely alone.
We cannot allow our comrades' deaths to have been in vain. We shall make for the swampland. You will remain here and see that this man is granted the burial he deserveth. Hie you thence to the castle and report on all that hath occurred here. Friend, I would ask a boon of thee also. News of these events will only stir discord among the people. I prithee, keep thy counsel. I understand that His Majesty had tasked thee with learning more of the hero of legend. I wish thee luck in thy quest. Now,
Oh no, he's sick.
Captain, canst thou continue?
Do not fret on my account. We have work to do. Come.
Alright, so someone just died, but we have a quest to continue with. So we're just gonna keep going and pretend like we didn't see any of that. This world really is so beautiful to explore, though. A copper sword and more wayfarer's clothes and some musk. You know what, I think This would be a great time to heal.
I cannot fall. Ah! Ah! Yeah!
And hopefully, we run into some antidote herbs along the way. If not, we're not going to have a good time. Crabs in the middle of the forest?
Yeah! Ah!
I wonder why we have tactics. Is there like an auto battle?
Much better. Yeah! Yeah!
I think I saw a sparkly thing before we got assaulted by these bag of laughs. Oh no.
Yeah!
Okay. These enemies sure do have a habit of wasting MP on themselves, don't they?
Yeah! Yeah!
We got Dazzle Me Knots, but we didn't get any antidotes. Man.
Ah! Yeah! Ah! Yeah!
These guys are actually getting on my nerves a little bit. Stop stealing my MP. I need that.
Yeah!
Be gone from here. I would speak with no one. And the king of Tentashil told thee of this place, and thy name is Mirage, I see. Then I cannot very well refuse thee. The royal line of that nation number among our closest allies in the preservation of the legacy of the hero of legend. It is we sages' duty to test those who would take on the hero's mantle, and should they prove themselves worthy, pass on to them these treasures. Unto the one who returneth us the lyre of ire, a treasure long since lost, I shall bestow the staff of rain. Thus it was decided, and thus shall it be, should that day ever come. Alas, I doubt that it will. Why, thou askest? For the forces of darkness have taken possession of the sphere of light. And as the legends would have it, mighty Erdrick could not have laid low the great evil without the sphere's aid. If the fiends now possess it, there is little hope for any of us. And I cannot very well allow thee to go forth, knowing full well that thou standeth not the faintest chance, and shall surely be defeated. Lo, the rain doth fall, and soon enough the sun too shall fade. Thou must needs abide here with me this night.
Hear me. Can you hear me? You must meet with Rubis, spirit of the land. With her protection, you might stand against the darkness. Seek out a means of summoning her, of bringing her back to us. The fairies will able to help you, as well of Tantachel. Must find them.
Thus saith the voice spake unto thee in thy dreams, and it bade you to summon Lady Rubis? Knowest thee of her? What manner of being she is? Honestly, I don't. She is mother unto this realm of Alefgard, and did raise up each mountain, and give form to every leaf and stone. And this place in which thou standest is a place wherein the fairies did once offer up their worship unto her. Long ago, mighty Erdrick did stand atop this tower, and there did receive her blessing. Thence did the hero of legend go forth and vanquish the great evil. Alas, in time, the fairies did dwindle and fade, and the means of summoning Lady Rubis was lost to us. Yet, it is not quite time to abandon all hope. For should her aid be thine, thou might yet stand against the evil that threaten us, even though it wieldeth the sphere of light. Mirage, I would have thee prove to me thy strength. Summon Lady Rubith, and I shall recognize thee as a true hero. Then, and only then, shall the Staff of Rain be thine. I like how they point out, now these methods of transportation will cause you to shoot up into the air, but feel free to use them indoor by all means. You can fly right through the bothersome ceilings that would have ordinarily gotten in your way. Magic! But we don't have Zoom yet. I assume we get that later. But we do have Chimera wings. Go ahead and go back to Tanager and speak to the king. I love this song so much. Let's see what our good buddy the king has to say. Mirage, thou art returned to us, and what hast thou learned? Thou wishest to know if the rumors are true, if the sphere of light, which Erdrick himself did gift unto us. Thou wishest to know if the rumors are true, if the sphere of light, which Erdrick himself did gift unto us, hath been stolen? What errant nonsense is this? Whence did such groundless tittle-tattle originate? Please, good Chancellor, our friend here hath clearly done as he promised he would, and sought out knowledge of mighty Erdrick. The least we might do is share the truth in return. Very well. Far be it from me to contradict thee, Majesty. The rumors are indeed true. The forces of evil have taken possession of the sphere that it was our sacred duty to protect. And thus the fiends have proliferated and poisoned swampland and more besides. What of the princess thou asketh? So thou didst meet with the party sent to retrieve her? Then perhaps it is best that I tell all from the beginning. My beloved daughter is blessed with a great power. She is able to hear the voice of Almighty Rubus. And so it came to pass that several months since, she did receive warning from the Spirit of Land herself.
Gwaelin, Princess of Tantagel, it is to you, and only you, that I might speak. I am Rubus, mother to the land of Alefgard, and I hereby entrust to you a message, a foretelling of how this world might be saved. Listen well. A great darkness threatens Alefgard. Take the sphere of light in hand and seek out a place of safety. In time, one will come to you, a youth who bears the blood of Erdrick, hero among heroes. Impart to him this message that I entrust to you. Guide him on his quest. Bid him go.
It was at just that time that the fiends had begun to appear and seemed certain to greatly trouble the land. And thus I chose to trust in the word of Almighty Rubus, and did instruct Gwaelin to reveal the message with which she had been entrusted to none but the hero himself. Then did I dispatch her, along with a troop of my best soldiers, to the Shrine of Rain. I had hoped that the sooner I sent her away, the safer she might be. Alas.
Princess, we have come far and fast. Perhaps it would be better if we rested.
We need not do so for my sake. Come, let us continue onward.
What is this power I sense?
Oh, snap.
Thou bearest the sphere of light, dost thou not, Princess Gwaelin of Tantagel?
Fiends! Protect the princess!
Oh, damn.
What is the meaning of this? Who art thou, rogue?
I am the Dragonlord, Master of Masters, King of Kings.
King of kings? Thou art naught but a monster!
Know this, fair princess. The monster thou seest before thee is the true ruler of this world. All others are naught but pretenders. The sphere thou carriest is mine by right, and thou wilt return it to me.
'Tis the birthright of he who beareth the blood of heroes, and I shall relinquish it to no other.
So Rubus watcheth over thee. Then let us see whose power is the greater. Victory is mine. Perhaps thou might consider joining me. 'Twill be a sight worth seeing, I assure thee.
Oh, this dude's gonna get it.
Never. A hero shall soon come, just as Lady Rubus foretold. The darkness thou servest shall not be suffered to thrive. He who is blessed with the power of the light shall see to that.
A hero. Let him come. Let them all come. All shall suffer the same fate at my hand. Majesty, might I suggest we take the princess, willingly or no? There is still much we might learn from her. Those of your accursed ilk are ever presumptuous. Very well. Do as thou wilt. I have what I came for. Come, we return to the castle.
Back, fiend! Away with thee!
Princess!
And so, just as thou didst learn on thy travels, the sphere of light was taken from us, and my beloved daughter also. We have, of course, expended every possible effort in our attempts to regain both. We were unable to even approach the accursed isle upon which the fiends dwell. And though we did send a party of our finest soldiers to seek the princess all across the realm, months have passed, and they still have found naught. Majesty, please, I beg of thee, do not give up hope. Fool, who art thou to speak of hope? Do I not dream every night of my darling daughter's safe return? But these are the dreams of a father, not a king. As a king, I must think of my realm, of my world. And if manpower is to be expended, it must needs be expended on assailing that dread isle and returning the sphere of light to its rightful possessor. Mirage, I fear I must ask yet more of thee. Wilt thou come to the aid of our cause once more? Absolutely. Full glad am I to hear it. I am ever in thy debt, good sir. Then I bid thee follow in Erdrick's footsteps once more. Legends did tell that the hero of old did travel without hindrance throughout this world by the means of 3 keys. I would have thee gather them. One of these, the Thief's Key, hath been discovered in the town of Gallenholm. He thee there and seek it out. Until we meet again, brave Mirage, may good fortune go with thee. All right. That was quite a lot dumped on us all at once. A pretty Herculean task as far as the quest goes, and a land that has but a sliver of hope left. It's gonna be a hefty task, but one that I'm sure we are up to. Oh, that door's locked. But that is going to be an adventure for another day. I think I'm going to stop right here. Been having a lot of fun with this, and I'm excited to keep going. Like I said, I really like the aesthetic of this game. I just love being immersed in the world, and I really can't wait to explore more of it. I hope you guys tune in next time for episode 2 of my Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake playthrough. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see y'all next time.